Hi. Paige says hello too. Hello, welcome everyone. Hello Alex, Tristidia, real person. And Argo, welcome. Hello Burner Man, welcome. Yeah, she's having one of those days where she's barking a lot. She's a little Barkosaurus, is what I call her. Hello Aegis Weaver, Louise, Rob, welcome. For anyone new in the chat, of course, I am Spacey Bottotelli, Gadgeteer Bat and game developer. And today we're just gonna chill with some Sonic R. I mean, it's quite a short game, and the controls can be like a little clunky depending on the version you play, but the music is just like, I have a soft spot for the soundtrack, even though the lyrics are like very cheesy. And like some would say like overly saccharine. But I consider it the lyrics not so much a denial of cold harsh reality as an act of defiance towards it. Which I think is just a good way to look at life in general. Helps me stay positive, you know. Ori Bird, welcome! Used to listen to the OST all the time. Levels are adorable. Ah, yeah, I agree. It's been a while since you were able to join one of these. Well, I'm glad you could stop by today. And thank you so much. And I'm sure you've noticed by now, but Wigglebat has ascended and is now in the emote list. So we can finally have Wigglebats. Huzzah! I'm so happy. And I've got some more emotes coming too, some more animated emotes that I'm really excited about. But I shall divulge more of those once they're ready. Like all that. Wow. Yeah, more. But I will give a hint. We're getting another Sammy and Paige emote. So we won't just have the photorealistic Sammy and Paiges anymore. They are becoming 2D. Hello. You're spoiling us. Ah! Sorry. I couldn't help myself. Got some chores to finish, so you're gonna leave your stream playing in the background? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm so glad that I could provide some much needed ambiance to your chores. Welcome everybody. I've been doing pretty good. Yeah, I've got my surgery coming up next week. I'm kind of nervous about it because I've never had surgery before. I believe that is on Wednesday, so it's not on the stream day. So I think I could squeeze in one more stream before then. But hopefully everything goes well. I'm very much looking forward to having this lump removed. Because it has been worrying me lately with how big it's getting. But it's something that I've talked about on prior streams. There's just like a lump on like the right side of my rib cage. And I think it's because of when I fell down the stairs one time and I hit my side. But it's not really that painful unless I like stretch or lay on my side, but I would like to lay on my right side again, so. Thanks so much everybody. Yeah. Wishing you the best. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Spirit Cells. Oh, yeah, Mr. Tristidia. I am getting a lump on my right rib cage surgically removed. They think it's a hematoma from like trauma to the area. Like the test results were kind of inconclusive. They're gonna analyze it more once they actually get it out. But the main reason I went to the doctor in the first place is because I wanted it out. But I seriously doubt that it's malignant or anything. So no worry, it's not like a tumor, which I'm very grateful for. Time to get a hematoma out of here, yeah! A good one. Thanks so much, everyone. Well, without further ado, let me jump over to the, oh, one more thing. My first game development video is complete thanks to the assistance of my lovely friend Alex, who helped to touch up my video. It's going to be a video about 10 tips that I have for aspiring game developers. I'll see if I can get that out like maybe like tomorrow or later tonight. But I'm so excited to like actually talk about game development stuff as a game development bat. Yeah, I don't think it's assist either. Okay, so I am playing the Sega Saturn version today. It's got some neat graphical tricks to it that are not present on the PC version. And as the PC version, I also had like problems getting it set up, and for some reason the audio on Amy's car is like very distorted. So I shall look into that and maybe play the PC version at a later time with like all the cool mods that people have made. Oh, Bomber Cyberpunk. I did hear it's releasing later this year. I'm gonna play it day one. It looks so awesome. I'd love to play Jet Set Radio Future too if I can figure out a way to get it to run on PC. Because I'm not sure what the state is of original Xbox emulation. But I vastly prefer Future over the Dreamcast Jet Set Radio. It has a bunch of cool new characters, and of course it's got like even more amazing music in it. It really makes you understand the concept of love. I took a sippy. Oh yes, we are Supersonic Racing today. Did you hear that, Paige? We're Supersonic Racing. PC version. I heard there's like 2 PC versions of Sonic R. There was one in 2004 and another in 2011. I'm not quite sure what the differences are, but we are playing the Saturn version today. Yeah, Wigglebats. Welcome, Event Horizon. Wigglebats. Yeah, we're playing the Saturn version today. Alright, let me hop over to the game screen. Well, let me boot it up first, make sure it's working. Okay, it is. Come on. Okay, maybe I needed to boot it up after I switched over to the game screen. Come on. Here we go. So this was not made by Sega, it was made by Traveler's Tales, because Sega was busy making Sonic Adventure at the time. So it's pretty neat. Supersonic Racing. Excuse me. Alright, picking a file. Oh yeah, they were working on a more mainline Sonic game for the Saturn called Sonic Extreme, but that ended up falling through. So I'm not sure if Sonic R exists because of that or in spite of it. Music volume low? No. Medium. Okay. I think that's good. Let's do normal difficulty. Alright, let's jump right into the Grand Prix. And we've only got 4 characters to start with. Sonic is, of course, the fastest. Has the highest jump. Knuckles is a good all-arounder. Tails is like mid-tier. Amy is considered by many to be the worst in the game, so she's kind of hard mode if you choose her. I'm gonna start with middle of the road for now. I gotta support my baby boy Tails. And there are also only 5 tracks, and 4 are unlocked at the start. I noticed that's the main point of contention with this game is its short length. Like, if you know what you're doing, you can beat it in under an hour easily. But that also makes it very easy to kind of like breeze through. You can just like start a new file sometime and just like go through it, and it'll take just about as long as one of the original Sonic games.
Ready, set, go!
Oh, that is jump. That is run. Ow! Okay, gotta be careful. Now those doors right there, those big doors, you have to collect a certain number of rings to get into them. And if you do, there's hidden goodies, like whether it's extra rings to help you go faster, or a Chaos Emerald. So that's kind of like the way that they give replay value, is that you attempt each course multiple times. Whoops. Excuse me. So I need to get 20 rings, I think, to get this door. 50. Alright, let's just keep going. More rings, please. And there are also speed boosters on the track in certain parts, and you spend all of your rings and you'll get like a huge burst of speed. Oh, I need one more ring. Thank you. So we can go get the Chaos Emerald, and then we have to win in order to keep it. So I will skip the loop. We only got a second. So I'll have to try that again to keep the emerald. Yeah, the load-in is soft. Like around this era of gaming history, they were just learning how to create 3D games, and a lot of 3D games had like visible pop-in. But there are some really neat tricks that the developers of this game used to like produce a fade-in effect. Yep, you don't keep the emerald unless you win.
Ready,
So I'll have to be mindful and collect rings without like having to backtrack. Goes me. Sunshine on me. And you can hold, in this version of the game at least, you can hold left and right to kind of like bank. And if you do that while turning, you'll turn much faster. And it makes it easier to fine-tune your movements. What's me? Alright, I need 10 more rings. There we go. Let's just fly over here. No. This way. Alright, let's go in here. Gracias. I don't think I got it. Alright, let me try that again. The character coins, Yeah, but on a separate attempt to the Chaos Emerald. If you're really good, you can get the emeralds and the medals all in one
Ready,
race.
set, go!
But that usually requires playing a character who, like, actually is, like, faster. Because there are very noticeable tier lists in this game. Of course, getting all the emeralds lets you play as Supersonic. He's by far the best character. He, like, completely blows everybody out of the water. And then, of course, you have the unlockable medal characters, which are above average. Except for, like, Tailsaw, I guess. Feel the sunshine, was it bright every day? Think of just need to run away. Alright, final lap. I gotta remember to open the door this time. Oh, poor Amy, I'm laughing her. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, there's a medal on this side of the road, so that's good to know. Alright, we got the first Chaos Emerald. Oh, you're not the only one, Gray Stripe. I don't really find Tailsaw all that creepy. I think it's just a consequence of the low poly look. Yeah. So, Resort Island only has one Chaos Emerald. The other tracks have 2 each. Well, I could try for the emeralds. I mean, not the emeralds. The medals. Later. Like, once I get all the Chaos Emeralds. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Alright, next, Radical City. Totally radical. And a fun fact, all of the track names, start with R.
Ready, set, go!
Oh, I love the song in this stage. So I have to be mindful of any ring doors. And those will usually house a Chaos Emerald in them. Keep that dream alive. Everything is free, can't you see? Oh, that needs 50 rings. Dream alive. Boing? There's a pinball section in one of the other routes. Yeah, that gives you a ton of speed, but it also spends all your rings. So I kind of have to avoid that if I want to get the Chaos Emerald. Let's see what's down here. Chaos Emerald? Nope. Not that I can see. Oh, I have 42. It's not enough. I wonder if there's a way to avoid the booster up here. Maybe if I go this way? Oh, one of my opponents must have opened this part. Yeah, some of the ring doors just give you a nice shortcut. There we go. Give me the emerald. Oh, that's a dead end. Excuse me. Ah. Alright, I'm in first place still. That's surprising. Alright, what's over here? The other Chaos Emerald. Awesome. So I think we got both emeralds in one go. Alright, let's finish this. Yeah! Awesome. Yeah, this music style, this genre of music is like quintessential 90s music. Thanks everybody. Alright. Let's see what we can find in Regal Ruin. Oh, thank you for the stretch reminder, Roxas. Alright, I'll stretch my hands real quick. Alright, hold the pose. I'm slowly advancing through the menus because if I leave it for a little bit, you'll return to the title screen. Okay. Regal Ruin. Thank you, Rob, for the sippy reminder. Ah, good stuff. Ba-ba!
Ready, set, go!
Whoops. Forgetting that's not the accelerator. Yeah, the trick to kind of like wrap your head around the way the characters move in this game is to just think of everyone as driving a car. Alright, so this is where one of the Chaos Emeralds is. So until we have enough rings to get there, we have to make sure to turn there. No. Yes, Eggman has a missile launcher. Spring! I feel like this track definitely feels the most like a normal Sonic level. Ooh, I got the speed sneakers. Take me back in time to another world. Alright, let's do this. Open the pyramid, get the emerald. Don't know, there's something to the inside. I'm glad you don't really lose a lot of speed if you graze against the walls. It's kind of interesting how Knuckles consistently performs the best out of the CPU characters. It kind of like matches up with how the tier list is. Oh. Come on. Whoops. I want to go up here. Fine, I'll use the spring again. That part is rough with characters who can't jump. Haha. I blazed past you, Knuckles. Alright, so there's one Chaos Emerald. Now we just gotta find one more in that stage. Ba 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 ba. I'm not entirely sure where the other ring door is. So we'll do a little bit of exploring. Ah, thank you, Spirit Cells. Yeah, there is literally, yeah, Hyro, there's the left and right triggers, which kind of like make you bank under normal circumstances, but you can combine them with normal left and right turning to turn even faster. Yeah, like that. So, Where is that other door? I don't see anything here. Oh, maybe it's in here. Nope. I did notice there was kind of like a forked path in there. Maybe if I take the left path, I'll find it. By my side, there's nothing that I don't know. Alright, let's try going there again. This way? Oh, there's a medal. No. Yeah, I'm not sure. Emerald, where are you? I could try this course in Time Attack and take my time exploring to find the doors. Oh, wrist 5. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll do that. Now, in Time Attack, there's no rings or medals or anything like that. So, unfortunately, we can't practice the medal locations. But at least we got Time Attack. Mom. Can you feel the sunshine?
Ready, set,
Yeah, I suppose Can You Feel the
go!
Sunshine doesn't really give most people the best impression, first impression. Because it's definitely the most saccharine of the songs, but they're all bangers in their own way. Oh, I see something. Okay, so let me memorize how to get up here. So, we cross the starting line, and we just kind of go up this ramp. And then we unlock the door up there, and I assume it's on that platform up there. I wonder if Tails could, like, skip the the ring door altogether. Let me give it a try. Maybe. Although I wonder if it's only, if the pyramid is only triggered to open after you, open the door itself. Ow! I need to see how many rings it requires. Oh, we can go up this way too. That's good to know. Excuse me. Okay, 50 rings. Okay, good to know. Alright, so we're probably gonna have to do one lap, get the rings that we need, and then, open the door to that route. Yeah, like, I played without the lyrics during my first playthrough, but then, like, the lyric versions grew on me.
Ready, set,
Yeah, I agree,
go!
Alex. It's like I was saying at the start of the stream, I don't really consider it like the sort of song that is like denying cold reality. More like defying it. This way, please. No! Alright, I want to skip that because I need the rings to get the Chaos Emerald. So I'll just fly around here. No! Let's try this again, shall we? Nah. I have to do it without falling in the water. Oh, Ferris, thank you for the 3 consecutive streams. Bonk, bonk. Yeah. I hope she's feeling better too.
Ready, set,
Go! And I just love how TJ, like, the girl who sang the songs, just does it with, like, complete conviction. Like, despite how cheesy the lyrics are. Thank you. Alright, one more time. No. Give me. How am I supposed to stop in time for that? Ow. No! Because I'm not sure if there are brake pedals. But let's see if we use the speed zipper, if that is enough to help have us catch up. Sonic's in 4th place? Oh my goodness. What are you doing, Sonic? Oh, Knuckles is so far ahead. Well, we've got speed sneakers now. Oh, there he is. There he be. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Alright. That's both Chaos Emeralds and Rego Ruin. Oh yeah, I'd love to play Nights as well. Like, maybe I could play Christmas Nights during the holidays. Da 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 da. Alright. Yeah, because Christmas Nights was my first experience with Nights into Dreams, and it's kind of like a demo for it in a way. But I played that like every year for a few years. Because like it meant a lot to me. Alright, last one, Reactive Factory. Yeah, talk about turnaround. I think there is rubber banding, thankfully. And if you know like the shortcuts that you can take with your character, then that makes things way easier, because the CPUs tend to stick to the normal route. This song is a banger too. Whoops! Hey, it's the main trio, Team Sonic, all racing together. To work together to build it better. Make it what we feel. We have to make it real. Well, okay. I've not found any doors yet. Maybe this way? Oh, I see a door over there. So I think I have to go past the first turn. This way. Oh. Ah! Is CPU Amy taking the water shortcut? Let's try going here. Oh, I see one. We do not have enough rings for it. Amy's doing really well this time. Maybe if I go down there, maybe? Somehow. Oh, I see a door there. Okay, that must be the 50 ring door. Alright, let me try this again. I need to avoid using the boosters until I've got the doors open. Yeah, Tails is a slippery boy. Well, he actually has more grip than Sonic and Knuckles.
Ready, set, go!
Okay, 20, so we can open the 20 door. Shield! Which is honestly pretty useless because you're not likely to get hit by Eggman's missiles. Hey! Nice. Alright, that is a medal. That is not what we need, what we're looking for. This way. Oh, I think the shield is attracting rings. I don't know if it was mine or if it was Sonic's though. Alright, let's just open the door to the reactor instead. It's with me. Ah, I see. It kind of just drops down. Thank you. Excuse me? No? I can't get past the buoys? Alright, I'll try that again. Okay, the yellow shield is the magnet one? Okay. Come on.
Ready, set, go!
Thank you for the pass. So nice. Oh, another shield. Sweet. No, I don't want to use that yet. Jump. Okay, we have plenty now. This way. Thank you. Now we can use our rings to boost. Nice. Yeah, we got this. Boink. Oh yeah, I did hear that they patched Streets of Rage 4 recently. It's nice to see that even like the bigger studios listen to community feedback sometimes and patch their games accordingly. Awesome. Okay, we have Chaos Emerald number 6. Now I believe the last one is out in the ocean somewhere. Ba -ba. Okay. Yeah, Sonic does not want that last emerald. Blah.
Ready,
Set,
set,
go.
go!
Okay, so I think it's over here somewhere. No, that's a medal. Team Sonic. Maybe it's over here. Oh, okay. I need 50 rings first. Swing. Swing. Okay. I got 2 emerald, 2 medals without even trying. Okay, now we have enough. Everyone's pretty close together. Kinda neat to see. Usually they're spread farther apart. Alright, this way. Okay. Submarine. It's a getaway submarine. Alright, let's see if we can take enough shortcuts to pull ahead. Oh, speed sinkers, that helps. Ah, missed me. Alright, Knuckles is in first, so we're pretty close. I think we got this. Come on. Yay! Alright, that's all the Chaos Emeralds. Bang! Swoosh.
my stones! We have a new record!
Modern Bulbs, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Thank you so much. I'm honored to be your Prime choice. Huzzah. Okay, so now we have unlocked Radiant Emerald, but I'm gonna go back and get the medals this time. And yeah, you saw on that previous screen that we can play Supersonic. Citra, welcome! So glad you got to tune into my stream. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your time here. Whether it's for a few minutes or for the whole thing. E.
Ready, set, go!
The E is for Emerald. So I believe there's one up here. Oh, yes. And I think there's another one behind the waterfall. There's one on an island back here, if I recall. I wonder if there's one in the trees here. Nope. Hey, he's got the same idea as me. Can you feel the sunshine that brighten up the day? Oh, maybe it's in this door. Yes. Alright, so 2 more unaccounted for. Okay, just 1 more to find. No. Oh, I think it's on the left side of this forked path up here. Alright, we got them all. So hopefully we can find that zipper and pull ahead to first. You feel the sunshine. Oh no, Sonic just crossed the finish line. Okay. Naturally. He is a fast boy. Holy salamander cuttlefish.
Ready, set,
Go!
go! Can you see the sun shining on me? It makes me feel so free, so alive. It makes me want to survive. And the sky, it makes me feel
Oh my gosh. A whole line of snow just fell from the roof outside. Because we have one of those like slanted roofs. So if it gets warm enough, the snow gets soft and it just like slowly comes down. Well, let me try that again. And then when it's ready to go, it just falls off all at once. And it makes a big boom sound. Ba-ba.
ready, set, go!
Nice. Okay. Behind the waterfall. Nice. This one over here. And there's just the one in the door that's left. Oh, I missed that one. Dang it. Don't touch me, Eggman. Ow! Yeah, like, even if you get hit by his missiles, they don't really do that much to you. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Let's actually hit it this time. There we go. Now we're in the clear. Ow. Come on, come on, come on. No. Oh, really? I won? Oh, sweet! So now we get to race Metal Sonic. And if we beat him, we unlock him.
Ready, set, go!
Of course, he is faster than us since we are Tails. But we can take shortcuts since we're Tails.
Can you see the sun is shining on me? It makes me feel so free.
This way, please.
It makes me want to survive. And the sky, it makes me feel so high. The bad times pass me by. 'Cause today
No.
will be a brighter day.
Maybe I could take a shortcut through those pine trees. That works. Let's wait. I'm in first. No, I hit the tree. Oh, that was close. Oh, poor Tails. Whoops. Did I press cancel accidentally? Okay. Whoops. I want to play Tails. Supersonic is baby mode. It makes the game like incredibly easy, so I want a little bit of a challenge. Yeah, if I didn't hit the tree, I would have got it.
Ready, set, go!
Alright, so now we have to collect all the medals again. I wonder if that's a stealth pun among the developers. You collect all the medals to fight the medals. I don't have enough. Slippery fox. I didn't want to go this way. I wanted to get the medal. Oh well. One more ring. Yes. This way. No, I want the medal. Thank you. Ow. Eggman. Mind your manners. Alright, we got it. Ta-da! I'm honestly not sure if we actually need to win with all the medals in order to face off against the secret characters.
Set, go!
Or if we just need to not get last place. This way.
Can you see the sun is shining on me? It makes me feel so free, so
Ow.
alive. It makes me want to
That shortcut is very high risk, high reward.
It makes me feel so high. The bad times pass me by. Yesterday, it's gonna be
But I'm in first anyway, so. It's me. There we go. Now I'm an island hopping pro. Ouch. Please no. Huzzah! Alright, we beat Metal Sonic, so now we can play as him if we want. Oh, can we spin dash? I never quite figured it out myself. Okay, let's find the Radical City medals next. Yeah, whenever you unlock a character, it goes into the regular rotation. So now we're gonna have to contend with Metal Sonic in each race. Almost.
ready, set, go!
So, I know there's one medal down here in this pit. I think. Is it over here? Yes. Excuse me. I think the second one's up here. Yep. And then there's like a little pinball area in here with the third one. Let's take care not to hit any of the bumpers. No. We've got so many rings. Oh, there's another one. Alright, where's the last one? Incident! Well, I'm not seeing anything yet. Feel that. Oh, where is it? Try going on this lower path here. Aw, we missed. Not sure if it would have made a difference though. Maybe there's something down here. Well, this place does look pretty new. Oh, nope, I guess not. This is where the Chaos Emerald was. Not seeing anything. Maybe there's a door that I missed somewhere. Oh, this is the one where the Chaos Emerald was. We used that one. Now let me try that lower road that was over there. I'll use this run specifically to find the last
Ready,
medal,
set,
and then I'll
go!
restart and get them all in one go. Oh, thank you for the Sippy reminder, Alex. I'll take Sippy after this. Oh. Up here. They might have been on that platform. Let me try that again. Oh. No. Don't see anything. Maybe on the very top of that. Hi, Leo. Welcome. I'm trying to find the darn 5th emerald. I mean, not emerald, medal. In this course. There it is. Okay, now that I know where specifically it is, I can get it on my next run. Let me take Sippy first. Good stuff. Living in the Sippy. Well.
Ready, set, go!
Having Tails as Huffer makes looking for these medals a lot less tedious. Okay, let's drop down here. Collect this one. Doing good. Sweet. Okay, this door is next. And what's pretty neat about the AI in this game is that they'll take the secret shortcuts if you open them yourself. Alright, so last one. Oh, welcome, Joker. So, if I'm not mistaken, we now have 2 Jokers in chat. No, I missed. I'll get it on the final lap. Mop. So many places to be found. Living in a city where no one gets you down. I know, right, Ferris? Man, what a bunch of jokers. Alright, let's be careful. Oh, that was the one we got before. Where is the actual 5th one? I was deceived. Oh, welcome, Nighthawk. Development goes smoothly. I'm still waiting on word from our publisher as to how the porting is going. Let me see. I'm just gonna look it up. Let's see. Construction stuff. I got that one. 20 coin. Okay, so I think after I drop, after I jump over like the broken piece of track, I have to keep going instead of jumping off onto the building. Ba, 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 ba.
Ready, set, go!
Da, da, da. Okay. So we'll stay on this path. There we go. There's number 5. So let's just grab the other ones. Now that we know where they are. Yes, lightning shield. We're gonna get so many rings. Thank you. So many people all around. Something to be found. Okay. Geronimo. Alright. So the final one is on the building. Yay! Alright, with how many rings we have, this should be a piece of cake. Whoops. So many rings. Oh yeah. Oh, Knuckles, you're stealing all the rings. Sky at night, the stars are shining bright. See the city light, you make it right. In the city. Awesome. So now we're fighting the Tails doll. It's kind of interesting how Eggman made like a stuffed toy instead of a robot for Tails. I guess if I had to guess, maybe it's because back in the classic era, he didn't really consider Tails as much of a threat. Whereas his true grudges were with Sonic and Knuckles. To keep that dream alive. Yeah, Tails doll is not as fast as Metal Sonic. Can't you see? Yeah, he did make an Amy doll in Mania, now that you mention it. Oh, yes, you down. Playing in the city. Yeah, we got this. Absolutely no problem. Awesome. It's kind of interesting how our icon is blue, even though we're playing as Tails, like on the mini map. Yeah, too down. Shields up. When I was in California last month, I bought like the Sonic Mania IDW comic, the one to celebrate the 30th anniversary, and it's really cool how they included Tails doll and Metal Knuckles in that. I like this.
My stones! We have a new record!
My stone. We have a new record. Alright, so 2 more stages to go for the medals. I really do wish that the medals spawned in time attack so you could practice collecting them. Oh, happy birthday. Somebody has a birthday? Well, regardless, welcome Jay Ash. Welcome, welcome.
Set, go!
Ow. So this is quite an expansive stage, so it might take us a while to find them all. There's one. Okay, one on the spring there. And there's one up here that I remember. Well. No! You made me skip that one. Oh, Joker, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, yes, there's this one. 3. Oh, there's another one. No, 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 no. Okay, let me try going in that little small path across the water for the 5th one. Is it me? Have I been here before? Okay, is it here? It's not there. Is it here? Up here? No? Let me try again. Oh, it suddenly... Yeah, I noticed the jump sound suddenly got really loud. Probably a glitch with the way that the AI were using their jumps, I imagine.
Ready, set, go!
Like... Okay, let's try going left this time. This way. Oh, that's where it was. I was one turn away from victory.
Sometimes I ask myself, what am I doing here? I think of all the reasons I look at places to go.
Okay, there's the one on the spring and the one over there.
Take me away from this, 'cause this place I hardly miss. So take me back in time
Come on.
to another world when you can be mine. We don't have to worry when you're by my side.
Nice.
There's nothing I don't know. There's nothing to decide. Walk where we want to go.
Alright, one more. Where are you? There you are. Come on. Jump. Stop it. So many rings. Oh, yeah, so I guess we don't have to get first. We just have to not get last. Because once the second to last person crosses the finish line, then whoever is in last place doesn't get to finish.
Go!
So now we're facing off against an egg robo. So yeah, that's why you generally don't want to get the emeralds and the medals in one go. Unless you're like really good and know like all the shortcuts and stuff. Egg Robo is considered by quite a few people to be even worse than Amy because he can't jump. He does not benefit from the ability to hover over water the way that Amy's car can. And his gun is the same case as Eggman's missile, where it's pretty much useless. But it would be interesting if the characters with weapons were buffed to the point where having a shield is actually extremely helpful. This way. Woohoo! Huzzah! Alright. 3 down, 1 to go. Yeah, even worse, even though he has a gun. Apparently, cars are better than guns in this game. Oh, thank you for the bird guard routine, too. Wah. Ba ba ba. Alright, Reactive Factory.
Ready, set, go!
Right, here's one. Oh, the same glitch as before where the jump sound is much louder. Oops. I wonder if there's anything back here in this area. Doesn't look like it. Behind this door? Yes. Okay, there's another one. Anything back here? Yeah, haha, there's a third one. So where's the last two? Yeah, I love the soundtrack in this game, Ghostly. Oh my gosh. Maybe if I go in that part again, but take the right path instead of the left one. Oh, here's one. Yeah, let's try that. No. Oh my gosh, it didn't even slow me down. Yeah, it just points me a little bit when the bomb hit. It's like, thanks for the nudge, Eggman. You can knock over the cones. No. There it is. No. Yay! Alright, now we're fighting Metal Knuckles. It was a very long time before they used Metal Knuckles for anything else. It was pretty interesting.
Set, go!
So it's like interesting how like Sega made a bespoke Metal Knuckles design just for this game and nothing else at the time. Alright, let's take a shortcut here. Build a better life. No. Is it very fast? I really should have gotten that item box. No! Oh, cool. Does this count? I guess it does. I'll keep that in mind, how I can kind of like exit the loop there. Oh, welcome, Risk. What I think of Sonic Riders? Another really awesome Sonic racing game. Like, I love the charm of this one. Riders can be a little complicated to get used to because there's basically like 3 different systems that are all going on at once, and you're expected to like learn all of them, and it really doesn't teach you. But like, once you get the hang of it, Riders has a lot more mechanical depth than Sonic R. So I like them both for different reasons. I like Sonic R because it's just, you know, just a nice relaxing time with music that makes me happy. And Sonic R is just like oozing with so much style. Alright, we have beaten all the metal characters. So without further ado, let's go on to Radiant Emerald, which is like this game's Rainbow Road. I'm curious, why aren't the metal characters present? Is it because I got the emeralds first, before I got the medals? But, yeah, one of the best songs in the game. And I love the transparency effect that they pulled off on the Saturn of all systems. Feel so high, just like a diamond in the sky. Alright, left 2. Yeah, on the PC version, it actually the color like shifts like in a rainbow type of way. Whereas here, it's just the neat like transparency effect. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a mod for the PC version that basically gives it both, the transparency and the rainbow. This kind of has like a rainbow sheen to it. If you like squint real hard. Oh, so I have to play as Super Sonic in order to get the medals? Interesting. I seem to recall that they slowly replaced the default racers. Maybe the Saturn version's different. Love Mom. Yeah, that bank turn feels really satisfying. I think even though the secret paths here are like kind of like much longer, they have zippers at the end. Ba 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 ba. Bling. Da, 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 da. Ah, thanks everybody. Oh, sweet! All the Chaos Emeralds. The wiener. Yeah, it's a nice, cool pre-rendered image. Thank you for playing. Ah, Tails is so cute. And of course, now we get to listen to the cool credits music too.
E.
When the day is done, when the race is won, my life has only just begun. When you're next to me, so much more I can see. There's nowhere that I'd rather be. When I'm away from you, and there's nothing I can do. Do you think the same things too? When the time has come, I don't want you to run. You know that you're the only one. All I need is you, for always and forever. All you need is me. Remember when
Oh, Yuji Naka is the general producer.
it's love for us to be together.
Cool.
'Cause you're my
Once this is done, I'll play Radiant Emerald again as Supersonic.
all I need is you, for always and forever. All you need is me. Remember when I said all we need is love for us to be together. 'Cause you're my number one.
Yeah, I totally agree. Wiggleback came just in time.
At the end of each day, or whenever you're away, there's always things I wanna say. But wherever you go, you will always know that I've got so much more to show. It was such a surprise when I looked into your eyes. It's only then I realized you're the one for me, no one else I want to see. There's no place I would rather be. All I need is you, for always and forever. All you need is me. Remember when I said all we need is love for us to be together. 'Cause you're my number one. All I need is you, for always and forever. All you need is me. Remember when I said all we need is love for us to be together. 'Cause you're my number
Ah. Awesome sax solo. Trumpet solo.
All I need is you, for always and forever. All you need is me. Remember when I said for us to be together. 'Cause you're my number one. All I need is you, for always and forever. All you need is me. Remember when I said all we need is love for us to be together. 'Cause you're my number one. All I need is you, for always and forever. All you need is me. Remember when I said all we need is love for us to be together.
Yeah.
'Cause you're my
Ah, cool.
number one.
Yeah, there's the illustration that I used in the thumbnail. Yeah, Victory, thank you all so much for cheering me on. Ah, that was fun to breeze through as Tails. If I really wanted to make things difficult on myself, I would pick Amy. Alright, let's for a proper send-off, let's play it again as Supersonic. And something interesting happens in the stage when you play as Supersonic. You get a completely different music track. Yep, now I'm facing off against all the metals, so you're right.
Set, go!
Only when I play as Supersonic do I get to fight them here. He's so fast, oh my gosh. And he turns so well.
Come on, run.
He's basically like got S in every single stat. Come on now, race. Everybody supersonic racing. Gonna keep your feet right on the ground. When you're supersonic racing, there's no time to look around. You're supersonic racing. There's a point of no return. Everybody supersonic racing. Come on, let your fire burn. Everybody, 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 everybody. 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 Supersonic racing. People can ride on the ground. No supersonic racing. There's no time to look around. You're supersonic racing. To the point of no return. By supersonic racing. Come let the fire burn.
Don't you know we really have to go to a place where you can feel my heart just race.
Dun, dun. I'm so glad that this song ended up being in Super Smash Bros.
Everybody supersonic racing. Try to keep your feet right on the ground. When you're supersonic racing, there's no time to look around. We're just
Oh yeah, this passion.
running to the point of no return.
Live your passion, everybody.
Supersonic racing.
Don't worry about being cheesy. Yeah! Victory! Of course. I mean, who can beat Supersonic? Other than Eggman at the start of Unleashed. Ta-da! I wonder if we get the credits again. Yep. Yeah, Metal Sonic surprisingly lost. But he was doing the best out of the medals. Oh, cool. He's got his own screen, too. What? Encore! Oh yeah, this game is always like a nice breezy little time. And like, did anyone ever like play like multiplayer with like an older or younger sibling, and you kind of like did kind of a machinima thing where you played bass and like you basically didn't play the game, you just used it as kind of like a role-playing environment. I used to do that all the time with games that had like wide open environments, such as like in Super Smash Bros. Melee, the temple stage. Yeah, you did that with your sis a lot. Awesome! Yeah, I didn't play this game when I was a kid, but if I did, I bet my brother and I would have done that. Since there's so many little nooks and crannies in each of the tracks. You did that with Little Big Planet? Nice! We also did that in GoldenEye 007 for the Nintendo 64. That was fun. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be really cool, Eps, if they added multiplayer to whatever comes after Sonic Frontiers. Oh yeah, Alex, your sisters did it a lot in Sonic Adventure 2's 2-player. Nice! Yeah, I can see that too. Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to playing through the Adventure series. If only for like the Chao Gardens. We can all race Chao together. Oh, you got heated over SA2 Battle Racing. Yeah, I'm really interested. Frontiers for the DLC they have planned, especially for like the other characters. I wonder if they're just gonna be like little cameo appearances that are only a few levels long, or if they're gonna have like their own like entire adventures. hope it's the latter. Because I miss when you could pick, like, a character other than Sonic and, like, commit to them for the whole journey. Chao Garden stream, yeah, that would be, like, so, like, chill and zen. And, there's a really cool mod for the PC version of Adventure 2 that reduces the grinding required for Chao. So you could, like, spend a lot more time, like, specifically on Chao racing. That might be fun to do, like, after I play through, like, after I stream Adventure 2 itself. Like, I could split it into 3 days. Like, the first day could be the hero story, the second day could be the dark story, and then, like, the third day could be, just, like, Chao stuff. Botticelli Chao. Ah! Oh my gosh, the mental image is so cute. Thank you for suggesting that, Ferris. Oh right, last story's a thing. So I guess we could do like Hero the first stream and then Darken last the next stream. Mama. Oh, Wrist, that's a cool idea. Regardless, there should be a new Sonic game with a Chao Garden. But if it was a Sonic racing game, kind of like the spiritual successor to Sonic R, maybe, where everyone's racing on foot, that'd be really cool. And that'd have a lot of replayability as well. Oh, let me hop over to chat. Yeah, like, the way I'm imagining it is that, like, because, like, the racing games, they have a lot of replay value. Whoops! My right trigger is mapped to the up key, so it switched scenes in my OBS. But yeah, like, racing games have, like, a lot of replay value since you can, like, practice tracks over and over, and through that you could just, like, accumulate rings and stuff that you could give to your Chao. Wow. Let me turn that off so it doesn't happen again. Okay. So it would be a really cool idea. I wonder if I should incorporate like a little side feature like that in my racing game when I get around to it. So that like in between races you have stuff that you can focus on, and it kind of like gives you an extra motivation to race well. Yeah. Even if it's something as simple as like having a place that you can like decorate with like furniture and other things to buy. I think that'd be pretty cute. A Chao themed dim card for the Vital Bracelet? I'm not sure what those are. Also, Molly, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. We just wrapped up a chill, breezy Sonic R playthrough with Tails. I feel like streaming that again sometime in the future, but I'll pick Amy instead for more of a challenge. Yeah, as long as it doesn't feel like a required grind. That's the key, Anne. So people are free to just like completely ignore it in favor of the racing. Yeah, it's a bit of an open secret, Raven, that I'm gonna be working on a racing game next, and we've got putting together a team behind the scenes. And right now we're focusing on migrating our work from Unity to Godot, because Godot 4 looks really awesome, and it doesn't have a lot of the baggage that Unity has. Like, Unity is a very good game development tool, but it also has a lot of like unnecessary overhead if you want to make a game that can run on like lower end devices. Plus all the weird stuff that Unity's management is doing with like making licenses more expensive and all that jazz. So yeah, we're gonna use Godot from now on. Well, for the foreseeable future. Well, I'm so excited. I have a bunch of really cool ideas, and I can't wait to get my hands on the new Godot engine. Because right now I'm leaving it in the hands of some talented programmers that will like basically lay down the foundation for the rest of the team to work from. Yeah, Ferris, Godot, I'm praying for their success. because they have some really passionate developers behind the software, like especially considering that it's basically open source. And the funny thing is, because it's an open source engine, that actually is like not allowed when it comes to console publishing. But there's kind of like there are options to publish Godot games on console, like with other companies that act as a sort of middle ground. So I would prefer that over like Unity licensing, for example, or like Unreal licensing. Even though those are like very powerful programs. And of course, Godot is still like relatively new, you know. But I'm very excited. I think it will do exactly what we need it to. Excited to see what you come up with. Thank you. And I designed all of the drivers myself. I'm very proud of that. Like there were times where I felt like I really needed to commission somebody else to help me, but no, I stuck to my guns. I can't wait until I can share more, but I really need to resist the temptation to reveal stuff too early, like we did with Freedom Planet 2. But soon enough, things are happening behind the scenes. Yeah, I did show Alex the drivers. Because I mean, I gotta show a few people so I can get feedback. Wow. I mean, I have shared what one of them looks like a long time ago, and she hasn't really changed that much. Oh, thank you, Joker, for the hug. Hug chat. Thank you. I love doing that. I should set that up as a channel point reward. Oh, thank you, TZ, for the hydrate. And Ferris for the head pats. And TZ for the stretch. Alright, I'll take Sippy first. Okay. Now I am stretching. Oh, the pose. Phew. So, before we sign off for today, I have a question for you all. Would you like to see my 10 tips video early? Okay. 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 Awesome. Alright, let me head over to the showcase screen. Oh, I did not set up a chat box here. Whoops. But whatever, we don't need one. So, this is a video that I recently finished with the help of my friend Alex that is like 10 tips to aspiring game developers. So, without further ado, let me show it off. I'm often asked questions from people who are interested in learning how to create video games, so I figured I would offer 10 tips to successfully create and release your game. Welcome, I'm Space C Bartlatelli, Gadgeteer Bat and game developer. I am the founder of an indie game studio called Galaxy Trail, and I am the producer of the Freedom Planet series of platform games. My first tip, of course, is to play games. The more games you play, the more you start to learn what interests you as a player, and what specific parts of a game make it fun and interesting to you. This gives you valuable knowledge that you can base your ideas on. This is why I love fan games so much, because you can learn a lot by recreating your favorite game's mechanics, and from there you can experiment and apply changes until you have something that's uniquely yours. Plus, building your ideas off an existing concept can be much more approachable than trying to reinvent the wheel. My second tip is to play bad games. What I mean by this is to play games that have mixed reviews. I think it's important to understand what can go wrong despite good intentions. Ask yourself, why don't people like this game? More importantly, you should ask yourself, why do people like this game despite its flaws? Personally, I have a soft spot for games that have heart and passion behind them despite flawed construction. And I'm sure you can relate. People want different things out of their games, and it's absolutely possible for a game to score below average with critics, but still earn a devoted and loving fan base. So I think that's something that a game developer can learn a lot from. My third tip is to set realistic goals. Many aspiring game developers dream of making an epic open-world RPG with hours of content, a gripping story, and hundreds of weapons and abilities with full character customization. But the more content you add to your game and the more complex it is, the more time and money you need to invest, and that can be a big mistake when you're just starting out. Think about RPGs, where you start out fighting smaller enemies, and you don't fight the bigger, badder monsters until you earn more experience points. You want to start by making smaller games that you can finish in around a few weeks, to help build your real-life experience, and to level up your game design skills. I think arcade games in particular are a fantastic starting point for new developers. Many arcade titles only have a single level in them that simply gets harder and faster with each completion, so they have a lot of replay value for how small they are. Even if you're an experienced game developer like me, you will still need to keep your goals reasonable based on the size of your team and the size of your budget. So managing your expectations is a skill that never stops being valuable. Tip number 4, do not expect a stable income. If you want to make lots of money, honestly, I cannot confidently recommend game development as a career, because there are a lot of factors outside of our control that determines whether or not we can survive off making games. If money is an important factor to you, I would recommend pursuing software development or IT instead. Generally, it's more stable than game development with better employee benefits, at least in the United States. Of course, this doesn't apply if you simply want to make games as a hobby, which I did for nearly a decade before I decided to go commercial. Tip number 5, know your audience. Chances are that the games you make will be pretty similar to what you enjoy as a player, so it's a good idea to find other players like you to help give you feedback on your game. For example, if you're making a first-person shooter where your character moves really fast, you might consider reaching out to fans of boomer shooters, such as Doom and Ultra Kill, for feedback first. Then after you've built a small community, you could start reaching out on social media to a more general audience that plays first-person shooters of all kinds. The community that you build can also influence the way that your game develops, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Tip number 6, get hands-on feedback. There's a very large and silent majority of players out there who lack the mechanical knowledge that is shared by most of the gaming community. I've learned a lot from watching this silent majority play, whether it's in a hangout with friends and family, a voice call or a video stream online, or at a gaming convention with crowds of people. I've done all three, and I'm always amazed at how much I learn from actually seeing our players and talking to them. It's helped us make some valuable quality of life changes to our game mechanics that make them easier to understand and more rewarding to use. By the way, before we get into my next tip, I'd just like to thank all of my viewers for your support so far. And if you're new here and enjoyed watching this, please consider dropping a like on the video and subscribing to my channel. You can click the little bell to get notified when I upload videos as well. Thank you all so much. Spots. Tip number 7, write down everything. If an idea for your game pops into your head, write it down before you forget it. If you figure out a solution to a problem but you're away from your workstation, write it down before you forget it. Bug reports, deadlines, important dates, write it down before you forget it. Write down everything! Write down everything! Write down everything! Our brains are fickle things, and building a game takes so many steps that we're likely to forget something later down the road if we're not keeping track of it somewhere. This is why it's a good idea to write a design document before you even start working on your game, because it gives you and your team a quick and accessible overview of what you want to make. The mechanics, the story, levels, characters, items, and more, all written down for your convenience. It doesn't have to be a single document either. By the time my latest project was done, we had a folder online with almost 100 documents, filled with various notes about things. It's a little disorganized, but I'm so glad we had access to all of that information with the click of a button. And it made the final weeks of development a lot less stressful. Write down everything! Your future self will thank you. Tip number 8, tell a story. This doesn't have to be in the literal sense, but I find that the most satisfying games hit all of the major beats of a story. The calm start where we learn about our goal, the rising tension as we get closer to that goal, the intense climax as we face it head-on, and the satisfying conclusion where the goal is achieved and things come back down. This applies just as much to individual levels as it does to the entire game itself. Of course, an actual narrative helps to facilitate this, which is why I enjoy writing stories for our games. But it works for games without a plot as well. Tip number 9, test. Test, I'm gonna test all the bugs tonight. As a game developer, I've spent well over half my time just testing things out to make sure they work okay. This isn't just about fixing bugs and problems either. It's also about polish and difficulty balancing. Just a few small changes can mean a difference between somebody having a good time with it or shutting it down in frustration. It's amazing and actually kind of very scary to me. With that in mind, I definitely recommend bringing in as many testers as you can, who can give you constructive feedback. They can also pay attention to parts of the game that you have long since forgotten about, especially for bigger games. I also recommend bringing in brand new testers when your game is almost done, because by that point, your original testers will probably be too good at the game, and just like the development team, are more likely to miss problem areas. I'm so glad we live in an era of patches and online updates, because thankfully it isn't too much of a problem to update your game after release if you miss something or want to address any feedback from your customers. My final tip to aspiring game developers: release your game. As creators, we all strive for perfection in some way, some of us more than others. But here's the thing about perfectionism, and I truly believe it. A perfect video game can never be released, because as soon as it is, it stops being perfect. Games are meant to be experienced, and I would much rather play somebody's slightly flawed game than to try and imagine it in my head for all eternity. There's a famous quote from Super Mario Bros. Creator Shigeru Miyamoto: "A delayed game is eventually good, but a rushed game is forever bad." I honestly don't think this is a hard rule anymore. There are plenty of examples of games that had rocky starts, but became incredible with persistence, love, and hard work from their developers. On a personal note, well, this is more about a reveal than a release. I often lament the fact that we announced Freedom Planet 2 too early in its development cycle, before we even had gameplay to share. But in those early years, we received an incredible amount of support from our community, including tons of amazing fan art, and that support honestly got me through some really rough years. So I'm glad we did announce the game. I must say that you really do want your game to be as polished as possible before release, since the first week after launch is generally your best chance to get noticed. However, don't let this hold you back. Don't let perfectionism stop you from experiencing the most rewarding part of game development: seeing people play and have fun. Thank you so much for watching. If you're thinking about learning how to make games, I hope this video helped you with your decision. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. That's a wrap. This isn't part of the video. I just noticed that the background matches perfectly and I had to do it. Sorry. Okay, I'll jump back real quick. Oh, I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so Pete, that wasn't that famous quote that people often attribute to Miyamoto is not real? Oh no. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. What to do? I guess I could tweak it a little bit if that's the case. But thank you for the hydrate reminder. I'll take a sippy. Yep. Is it? Well, yeah, I know, Spec. It's kind of like ironic because the video itself is not perfect, but it doesn't have to be. Just like games in general, they don't have to be perfect in order to be released. Oh, okay. So was that a relatively recent development? Like the gaming historian did research on it? Yeah, that's the impression that I got, TZ, where it was kind of like, I always imagined that it was paraphrased as like a translation of something that he said in the past. Last year, you think? Okay. So that is a little bit more understandable then. Should definitely have just ended the video at 2 seconds of that. Well, the final video, just like where I say goodbye and it fades to white and shows my logo. You can take that part altogether if you want. I'll think about it. I shall give it some thought after stream. Yeah, Miyamoto does get a lot of misplaced quotes. I think that's just the nature of like the translations, you know, having to translate stuff because he only like really speaks Japanese. Oh, that's true, Ferris. I could, instead of saying that it's a quote from Miyamoto, I could like say that there's a quote often attributed to Super Mario Bros. Creator Shigeru Miyamoto. Something like that. The quote is still valid though, because it's a very popular one that people often use in terms of games that like end up being delayed in some way. And someone did use that quote in the past to describe Freedom Planet 1 being delayed, so it was a nice form of reassurance for me. Yeah, very important message. But yeah, I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much. Yeah, I totally agree. Appreciate making a point about bad games, because I really do think that even games that are not that good can still like be a valuable learning tool. Just not about like what not to do, but also about what still makes them worth playing despite being quote-unquote bad. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching the video. Yeah, exactly, Noob Jr. Playing bad levels usually gives you lots of ideas for good levels. Appreciate your tips and appreciate you, Spacey. Very good energy for my heart. Oh, Hyro, thank you so much. You flatter me. I'm so glad that y'all enjoy hanging out with me. Almost sounds like it could be from an incorrect Miyamoto quotes Twitter account, writing some wild things at times. Yeah, like those bot accounts of like famous YouTubers and stuff, and they kind of like use AI to generate new quotes that they might say. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too, that like old games can be like improved through like fan-made mods and stuff. Like the aforementioned PC version of Sonic R, for example. Okay, so you're not sure if it was Gaming Historian specifically, but someone backed up research. Okay, I'll do like a search online and see if I can like definitively find a source for that, because that sounds really interesting. Yes, that's another really good point. Like, there are some brilliant concepts attached to messy projects that go underappreciated. Like maybe it's like in some cases it's often a case where it was a really good idea, but like everything that surrounded it kind of like put it in a bad context, you know? And like years down the road, that mechanic ends up being used in a different context in a really cool way. Like you know, y'all know the randomizer craze. Like there are like hacks and mods of some games that like add like randomizer features that completely scramble things. There are plenty of examples of like old games, like even as old as like the 80s and 90s, that randomly generated their content. But those games were like not very balanced. But nowadays you have like Zelda randomizers and Donkey Kong 64 randomizer and all those sorts of things that like really shed a new light on the potential for like replay value for that sort of thing. Okay, Pete, that's good to know. I shall look into it. And I shall also get myself some lunch. So without further ado, thank you all so much for watching me play Sonic R today and for checking out my video. I shall take your feedback to heart. Oh, sorry, TZ, the URL address isn't working. But you can post it in the Discord if you want. But yeah, thank you all so much, and I'll see you sometime next week. I'll work on my schedule sometime tomorrow. And Well, thank you all. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you again soon. That's a wrap. Bye, and thank you for head pats. Bye-bye.